screen?
Your screen. Go ahead and show us your presentation.
Hi, everyone. So thank you so much for letting me share today, because wellness is something that I'm really passionate about. And this is a wellness plan that makes sense. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Lisa Dvorin, and I'm from New Jersey. And that picture on the left is me almost 2 years ago. I discovered a wellness plan that helped me lose 25 pounds in 6 months. The picture in the middle is me after I lost the weight. I started in June, lost it by October. And the next picture is me a year later, where I'm still maintaining the weight. And that's the beauty of this plan, is that it's not a plan that is a yo-yo plan where you go up and down and constantly you see your weight fluctuate. This is one where I've kept off the 25 pounds, and even during these difficult times, I've kept the 25 pounds off. And for that, I'm really grateful. And I'm sure that those pounds are never coming back. Because the beauty of this plan is also that it is a wellness plan. It's really not focused specifically on weight, but when you get yourself healthy, the weight typically comes off. So losing the weight was really great, but the bigger items are the non-scale victories. And I will tell you that something that I had was aches and pains for over 20 years. And I had been to several doctors, several tests, lots of money. I even went as far, my husband and I went as far as to buy an organic bed, because I was sure the chemicals in the bed was doing this to me. Didn't help. I love my bed, but it didn't help get rid of my aches and pains. Once I changed to this wellness plan, those aches and pains are gone. I feel 20 years younger. Some people tell me I look younger than I did before, which is really a really nice compliment to get. I no longer hide in pictures, and I now have another closet. I have my own closet where things fit, and I have my daughter's closet that I can shop in, or pick out an outfit in, which is a really nice thing to have. So I just want to introduce too, this was Jill who actually introduced me to the plan. We grew up on the same street, rode the same bus. I remember Jill in 6th grade having a yogurt and fruit, trying to lose weight. And she's the one who I saw do this plan, and is a great mentor and provides a lot of support, which is why I wanted to actually just show her picture, because we work as a team. And there's a really great wellness community that's developed, so that if people need support, there is support there. And I'll get into that a little bit later. So what is this plan? It's really a 3-pronged approach and a wellness trifecta, right? And so on the right-hand side, you have the lifestyle basics, and I'm going to go through them. You've heard me talk about them in the past in different pieces. And they're not rocket science. They're actually scientifically based, but there are things that you've heard about before, but there's also a lot of conflicting information out there. So this plan puts together a couple of simple basics that can help you regain your health and get more control over your health and your immunity, which is really important these days. The second part of this plan is the support, as I mentioned, right? So no one's in this together, and this is really a journey, right? And there are times we get stuck. And so there are resources there to ask questions and to look for more support in different areas, whether it's recipes, understanding how something can help you if you're stuck with something. So that is a really nice thing to have. And then the third part is Vfinity Products, right? So Vfinity is a wellness company. They offer a handful of products that are all made to work together. They're a company that's passionate about wellness. I will tell you that the owner of the company had a child who had cancer about a decade ago. So their products are clean, they're third-party verified, and they will boost your health and will never do your body harm. So let's just get into the lifestyle basics. Okay, so intermittent fasting. I think this is really the cornerstone of the whole plan, to be honest with you. At least for me it was. And everybody's different. But for me, the intermittent fasting, and I've talked about this before. This is, there's different versions of it. We do the easiest version, where you fast for 16 hours and eat in an 8-hour window. So, which is really not as hard as it may sound. So if you stop eating at 7 o'clock at night, ideally you would eat at 11 o'clock in the morning again, or break your fast at 11 o'clock in the morning. 16 hours is the kind of the point where you get the most benefit. But if you fasted for 12 hours, that would also be helpful. And any hour beyond that is good. And the reason why intermittent fasting is so beneficial, and this is very much in layman's terms, which is how I can understand things best, is that if your body is not spending time digesting food, it can spend time getting rid of radical cells, and it literally eats those cells away. And this is a proven, a Nobel Prize was given to the scientist in Japan who was able to prove that this is actually what happens when you fast. So that is one lifestyle basic. Second is low carb lifestyle and adding good fats. Okay, and if you heard me talk about this too, the American diet has way too many carbs in it, and you really want to get rid of that, replace that with good fats, which satiate you and actually a lot of times provide your vitamins to be absorbed. So a lot of vitamins like vitamin D need or are better absorbed if you have a fat there too with it. And vitamin D, you know, we've talked about that too in the past, because in today's world, you want your immunity to be as high as possible. And so I know a lot of people have increased their A's and K's and D's and zinc, and the fats will help you absorb them even better. And then next is drinking water, right? We've heard this over and over again. So there's two ways really with drinking water. First is to start your day with a large glass of water. And if you can add some lemon to it, that would be even more beneficial, but it hydrates all of your organs, gets your metabolism going. It's just a really great way to start your day. And in addition to that, you should really drink half of your body weight in ounces of water a day. So that's, if you're a person who weighs 150 pounds, that would be 75 ounces of water a day. And then next is journaling and just keeping track of what it is you're eating. And there is a free app called MyFitnessPal where you can quickly put in everything. Once you have it all set up, you click on everything of what you've eaten. Not only does it track your calories, but it tracks your carbs and your fats and your intake of water. So it's a really helpful tool, and it's free. The other two lifestyle basics, of course, is exercise. Everyone should be getting exercise, which helps you detox your body. And then peace practice, right? This is really some stressful times. And so you should find something that resonates with you in terms of bringing you peace and calming you, whether it's yoga or gardening or reading or taking a bath, whatever it may be. So those are the lifestyle basics that are part of this plan, which I think are very simplistic. We've all heard of them. This puts it all together. Second is the support that I mentioned. And really, this is a journey, and we're all here in this group to share and support each other and help each other along the way. And so you'll see Jill is down there in this picture. And in addition is Dr. Paul, who's been such a great resource and is actually on the board with this company to make sure all of the ingredients are clean. Okay, and I want to mention there are tools that are listed on this page that I've put up here. There's Facebook pages, there's groups, there's Facebook Lives that happen about twice a month so that people can continue to learn or be reminded of things that you might forget along the way, as we all are so busy. Vfinity has a website, and there's a wellness cheat sheet that puts this whole plan together that you can print if you'd like, which is at vfinity.com/wellness-sheet- cheat-sheet. And that sheet, it's a little bit larger here, but I know still too hard to read. At the top, it gives you the lifestyle basics again and tells you what your macros should be, what your carbs should be, what your protein should be. It gives you a sample day on the left-hand side and then a food list. So if you're looking, what are the good fats that I should eat? What is the protein? There's a really good comprehensive list there for you.
Excellent.
Okay, and then, so I just want to talk about the third prong of this, which is the Vfinity products. And do you have to do the Vfinity products to have success? No. But the products is, again, I mentioned this company is a company that really is passionate about not having anything that would harm your body, and in fact, increases your nutrients in your body and your immunity system. So I'm just going to really quickly go through the family of products and So let me just start with the V1 smoothie. So this is a protein shake that has all of your vitamins, minerals, lots of amino acids in it. Is delicious. It actually tastes like cake batter, vanilla cake batter. It has grass-fed whey, and it's great. And I will tell you just a quick story on this one. So my daughter, I have a 22-year-old daughter who wanted to get a protein shake to use as a meal replacement. So I said, well, why don't you use this? Well, this is not done by an influencer, and she wanted something a little bit more hip. So she went to the mall, to GNC, and she texted me from there. And she was like, Mom, all of these have sucralose in them, which is Splenda, an artificial sweetener. You'll never find that in any of the products at Vfinity, along with red dye, yellow dye, blue dye, a whole bunch of things. And so she came home with nothing in her hand and is using the product that does not have an influencer, but is truly good for you. So second is a V2 Greens. Now, the Greens is a really good drink, and it has 72 different fruits, vegetables, and superfoods in that. So think of your shopping cart with a variety of 72 different items in it, right? And so one small scoop of this is 3 to 5 servings of your veggies and fruits a day. So this for me is a must have every day, because personally, I don't really like vegetables. I'm not a whole day can go by and I can say, well, I didn't really have anything. So I have my V2 Greens. Keto Perk is a bulletproof coffee, which not sure if you've heard of this before, but this is with good fats, healthy fats, and this is how I break my fast in the morning. And in fact, it doesn't actually break your fast. There are different schools of thoughts out there, but one of them is that it doesn't actually break your fast because it has good healthy fats, and it does not raise your insulin level, which is the key when you're intermittent fasting. You do not want to raise your insulin levels and get your whole body going. Next is a V-biotic, which is a pre, pro, and plus biotic. So different about this probiotic, because they're really confusing too if you've ever tried to shop for them. This is one of 2 products out there that has a casing that will get to your small intestines, where a lot of your nutrients are absorbed, and can also cure healthy gut. Any gut issues that you have, to make it healthier. So most probiotics, the casing is deteriorated in the stomach by the stomach acid, so it never gets to your small intestine. So this one's different than 98% of them on the market. The next item is called Willpower in a Bottle. It's the V3 Original, and this is for people who do want to lose weight, and even more than that, it just gives you energy, provides clarity, has a lot of the vitamin Bs. Again, it's no harmful elements in this, no harmful ingredients. And then last is VV Leaf. They do make a CBD oil, which can help you with better sleep or stress and calm you. So that's the family of products. And I just wanted to list a kind of range of, because I know a lot of people may think, oh, well, this is really expensive. A whole month's worth of product ranges from $180 to $280. If you want to do individual products, absolutely possible. If there's something that you think, oh my gosh, yes, I really need more greens in my diet, you can buy individual products, and they range from $40 to $65. So it's all about your priorities, right? And your perspective. And everyone deserves good health, right? So people look at healthy groceries and say, $100, that's too expensive. Dinner date, $100, that was reasonable. 60 minutes of exercise, I wish I had the time. 60 minutes on social media, oh my God, time flies. So, all the money in the world can't buy you back your good health. So it's really looking at your priorities and where do you want to be in 10 years from now, 20, or even 30 years from now. So, what does your future look like now and in the future? And I would prefer not to be on that long line with prescription drugs, and which is one of my goals. I'm not on any prescriptions, and I don't want to be for forever if possible. And I think this plan is one of the best ways to ensure and know that I'm doing everything that I can to stay there. I thank you today for listening, and there's a couple ways that you can email me. I am really passionate about this wellness plan. I'm happy to share anything more than that I can with you if you have any questions, and so would be the team. You can email me at lisa.dvorin@stayhealthylivebetter.com. I have a Facebook page at Stay Healthy and Live Better. My cell phone number, 908-507-8193. Or you can go to the Vfinity site, which will tell you everything about the products that you want to know. You can buy the products there, and you can also see testimonies of lots of people that have done the program and have had success with it and have had different successes with it. So again, I thank you very much.
Thanks, Lisa. Anyone have any questions? Paul, you're muted. I know I can say that I've done this and it was very helpful for me. It really kickstarted my ramp and got me heading in the right direction pre-COVID. And I've started to reactivate some of these aspects again after getting over the fact that COVID isn't going away. And the immune system piece is wonderful. So,
yeah, and the thing with this, Dennis, is that if one piece resonates with you and you make one change, you've done something to improve your health. So the more you can do, the better.
Lisa,
got a question. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, go Paul.
Nope, go ahead. Ladies first.
Okay. What approximately is the cost if you were to do the whole thing?
So it depends. So there's a couple different ways that you could buy it, and I can definitely explain that to you. You could do a one-time customer, which is more expensive. You could be a preferred customer and put the items on auto ship, which you can cancel at any time or change or push out, and which is a cheaper price. Or you can become a lifestyle consultant, which I am with the company, which gives you the same pricing. So I did have a screen here. So the top is a pack, a Yes I Can pack, and it ranges from $180 to $280, and that's a month's worth of product.
Okay.
And then, like I said, individually, if there's one that you wanted to try, if you had leaky gut and you said, oh my God, the V-Biotic, I think that would be the thing I want to try first, you can buy that individually, and those range from $40 to $65.
Okay, awesome.
And it's an investment in your health.
Lisa, with the coffee, you mentioned it was, quote, bulletproof. What does that mean?
So bulletproof is different than your regular cream and sugar. It is with healthy fats. Butter. Okay. Who does not like butter? MCT oils, and the butter that they use is grass-fed whey. So it has no hormones in it. It's those cows that you see out in the pasture eating the grass.
So and as a disclaimer, Bulletproof is another brand. So Bulletproof is a famous brand of coffee, right, Lisa?
But yes, better well known, and the other thing with Keto Perk, the thing that's really great with Keto Perk is that it's an instant coffee. It's delicious. You use a little frother. You can have so you just add hot water and you're getting all of these great nutrients to start your day.
Okay, thanks.
Sure. So it's great for traveling, I will say, once we travel again.
So one question, Lisa. So if it's more like someone like me that would like to improve my health and just maintain my weight, it's not about like losing weight. What would you recommend within the package? Or
so all of these products are really for your health. It really is a wellness program. And what happens when you are doing things that are good for your body, if you have extra weight, you will lose it. So there's toxins that are held onto in your body, and the fats satiate you. So you're not, when you're eating carbs, when you're done eating your Doritos, but guess what? You're still hungry, right? Because you didn't get any nutrients. So all of these products are really based around wellness, and really the weight loss is a side effect. But you know what? Most people are looking for weight loss. So it's why I also stress, because I actually am a terrible dieter, terrible. And I don't like to diet. I don't like to feel deprived. And I've never felt deprived on this. Here it is. October will be 2 years for me. And a pandemic with a refrigerator next to us, right? So, and I haven't put on an ounce. So it really is just really nourishing your body. And I can't stress enough. And I'm sorry, there's something I forgot to add, but they just added a new product, which I don't have on the screen, called the Dose. Came out about 3 weeks ago, and it is really an immunity booster. So, I've talked before about the vitamin D, the zinc, quercetin, vitamin A and K, all these things that are really good for you, zinc. And the Dose really combines 12 of these immunity boosters in one place. So it eliminates having to have a bunch of bottles and take a bunch of different things. Plus it adds things that I don't think that, I haven't been to a GNC, but Camu holy basil. I'm not sure that you can buy them off the shelf, but it makes it easy because it puts it all in one place. And immunity is key, in these times. Any other questions?
No, I think that's it.
Okay,
Very good. Thank you, Lisa.
thank you.
Excellent.